It was subtle, like something someone would do if they wanted to come back later and slip in without making noise. I picked up the rock and tossed it across the yard. I called the police again, told them what I'd found. They told me they'd noted in the report, but again said there wasn't much they could do. They asked if they could talk to any of the neighbors or check for cameras. They said no, unless a crime was committed, they couldn't investigate. I thought I was losing my mind. A few nights later, it escalated. At exactly 2:14 a.m., I woke up again, this time to the sound of my back door handle turning. The handle rattled gently at first, like someone testing it, then a harder jerk, like someone trying to open it. I sat up in bed, hard hammering. I couldn't see anything through the blinds, but I could feel someone standing on the other side. My mouth went dry. I picked up my phone with shaking hands and called the police again.
It's
While I
beautiful.
waited, I crouched in the hallway, out of view. I didn't have a gun or
Remind me not
dog,
to let
just
you
that
name the
stupid
next
kitchen
world we
knife.
discover.
Give it
My motion light
time.
clicked on.
You didn't like me
There was
much
a
at
tiny
first
gap in the
either.
blinds. Saw a
Jury's still
shadow move
out.
across the window. It was a man. He didn't run or try to hide. He just stood there. The same two officers showed up again. This
Hard to
time,
believe
they
this
actually found
paradise
footprints
was
in the
hiding on
gravel,
just the
big
other side
ones,
of the
heading
abyss.
right up to the door. But again, they said since no entry had been made,
Come on.
there wasn't enough to
I
go
want
on.
to show you something.
They promised to patrol the area more
Renowned
often,
Jedi
told me
Knight
to keep my
Dagan
doors
Gera offers to
locked.
be my escort on
The
an
next day,
uncharted
I
world.
installed a camera. It was one of those mid-range
How can I
Wi-Fi security
refuse?
cams. I set one up above the back door,
Well, you're
and
good.
another above the
I'd
front
never have made
porch.
it here in one piece.
That night,
Oh,
I didn't go to
careful
bed.
now.
I sat in the living room,
Someone
the
might
lights
think
up,
you've learned
watching the light
humility.
on my phone. 2:14 a.m. came and went. Nothing happened. Then, at 2:23, the back camera triggered. A man stepped into frame. He walked in through the gate like he knew exactly how to move to avoid the motion sensor until the last second. He was tall and broad, wearing a black hoodie with the hood up, jeans and
Force
gloves.
is strong here.
He walked up to the door,
It's
looked
just
up
as I
directly at
told
the
you.
camera, and smiled. A slow, stretched
We'll
out
build
grin.
the temple here.
Then he backed up, still staring, disappeared
Yes.
into the dark.
My
Called the
thoughts
police
exactly.
again. They came back, watched the clip, admitted that yes, it was unsettling. Since he didn't break in, didn't damage property, and didn't appear to be armed, still allegedly nothing they could do. They wouldn't even ask the guy down the street to check his doorbell cam. They begged them. They said their hands were tied. That night, I packed a bag and slept at a hotel. When I came back the next day, I found 4 muddy handprints on the glass door. 2 high up and 2 low, like someone had crouched down and just rested their hands there for a while, staring
It's
in.
simply wonderful.
Moved out a
Yes,
week
it's
later. I
perfect.
broke my lease and forfeited my deposit. I didn't care.
I've
I
seen the
said to stay
galaxy
there
so
another
far,
night.
and there
The
are many
final straw
worlds
was
that
the
the light
note
of
I
the Jedi
found
does
wedged
not
in my
reach.
mailbox the day I left. It was
I'm
handwritten,
going to petition the
small
High
cramped
Council to
letters,
train initiates.
lined notebook paper. It said, the cops leave, but I
But it can be
don't.
so challenging to access.
Filed one last
What if
report.
something were to go wrong?
The officer I spoke to
Our
that time
temple
looked
will be a
genuinely disturbed
bastion
by
for
the
the
night.
Order.
He promised they'd do a
Here
wellness
at the
check on the
galactic
neighborhood,
frontier.
but it was too late. I never
Abyss
went
blocks
back.
comm signals.
About a month
We'll have to
later,
invite a
I
member
got a
of the
message
Jedi
on
Council to
Facebook
visit
from a girl
in
named
person.
Kayla. She said she was the lieutenant who had moved into the unit after me. The message said, "Hi, sorry to bother you. I think you used to live here. You ever have someone in a black hoodie hanging around the backyard? I keep hearing footsteps at night. Last night, someone knocked on the glass door around 2 a.m. I just stood there."
They've been in there for
I didn't
hours.
reply.
Council
I
members
didn't
are
want to
not
know what
known for
happened
their
next.
hasty judgments. Especially Master Ancesis.
My duel with the Gendai didn't take this long.
You won in the end. Be patient.
Not one of my strong suits.
And if you're going to teach younglings, you had better learn.
I work for a property preservation company. Basically, we handle
I have
foreclosed
faith in you.
homes, securing them, cleaning them
So
out,
does the
winterizing
council.
them, sometimes even
Trust
boarding
them
them
to
up
do the
if
right
there's been
thing.
vandalism. It's not glamorous work, but it pays well. For the most part, it's quiet. You spend a lot of time
What's
alone.
wrong?
You are long gone. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's just boring. Every once in a while,
Warn
you
the
get a house
others.
that feels unsettled.
We're under attack.
This happened in 2020. It's time to clear out a property in the lower part of upstate New York. places. Only one gas station, half the business is shuttered, roads cracked and overgrown. The house itself is a small, one-story place off a dirt road,
You're not
surrounded
here.
by overgrown brush and woods on three sides. No
You're
other
not
homes
supposed to
nearby,
be here.
just trees and silence. According to the file, the house had been foreclosed after the
Release me. Please.
My job was to go on and up and get out, secured for winter. Drove up on Monday morning around 9 a.m. Small box plug in.
It's a Jedi! It's a Jedi!
A lot of the blinds climbed up the porch. Had to shut the front door as it had swollen in the frame. Inside, the door was standing. Dust, stale air, faded vertigo.
It's a Jedi.
While this effect, noticed I had no bars. Those bars anyway. There was no nothing in the color I found. The second, I didn't tell him. There was nothing. The very crack in the sound of a static. And the low stepped up with the ledge.
Who are you?
I
saw you.
Documenting every room and every item.
I'm Cal.
Cal, the living room was covered with old furniture.
Cal Kestis.
Suffering, paintings.
And you must be Dagan Gera.
Yes,
I am.
Figures. The hallway helps.
You are a Jedi?
Dust. Something clean in town.
Yes.
So that was there, except for side
Things have changed since you've been
There
gone.
was clearly a stomach here. Rest was everywhere. Dust was sheet on the desk.
A Sith Lord corrupted the Republic,
There was a cornfield filled with old newspapers.
turned it into an empire.
They were mostly obituaries. Dozens of
They destroyed the order.
Ripped out with scissors.
They're hunting down those of us that are left. But you're here now.
Remember stopping and staring at
We can fight them. Together.
He was all blood. Belly with
Why does it feel like he going to betray us and fight us?
yeah, the light jumped down the road. Too bad. I couldn't have done that again. Instead, I'm farther up again. This time, I hesitated. Picked it up, stepped out into the hallway. Answer. Again, nothing. This time, I heard up 5 seconds. Heard a whisper. Very soft. So quiet. Said,
Yes,
to the phone in the bedroom.
I am back.
Then the line went dead. I stood there and frozen. Heartbeat
The order is
The
gone.
house was dead silent. Checked the window.
I must return to
It was
10-1.
outside, with no sign of forced entry. My first thought was that someone had pranked me. Okay. The house was dead.
How'd you end up here?
Checked the windows. All closed.
We
It was
were
outside.
invaded.
There was no sign of forced entry.
I held them at bay as long as I could, but
What anyone would say.
there were too
The
many.
other two guys was messing with me.
The battle was
Anyone who
horrific.
understands on Earth. Again,
Still,
that
we
was
weren't
safe.
beaten. Not
Check my
yet.
phone. My God.
Not until the Jedi Council gave the order to abandon Tanlor and then refused to counterattack.
They
gave up on it?
They decided to finish the job
Yes.
quickly.
It was my discovery, my home, and they just expected me to throw it away.
Dagan,
Wait. I refused to obey and was betrayed by the one I trusted most. Stop! What have you done?
You so evil guy, yeah.
No dial tone and no service.
It's nothing. Is that it? Interesting. Help me. Pathetic. Paltry. Frightened? Still green.
You got for one-handed.
Inferior. Trivial. Quick, help me. Behold. You're overwhelmed. Stim. That wretched Waterloo rued the day they betrayed me and forsook Tanner. Meager. I shall make this quick.
My friend, he a Jedi. He a freaking Jedi who turned evil.
Never returned to work.
Watch this. Give me a second, guys.
Facebook production. He posted stuff since then. I never spoke to him again. Don't know what else he saw in the house. Must have been something bad enough for him to distance himself from his job. My boss did call the police for a protection squatters after I quit. But they found nobody inside of the house. Everything about the house, from its location.
I'm going to do like a training for vlogging, then I will go back up there and free him and
Damn house full of women. It's like I found myself in a legitimate program. I swear it has to be one of two things. If you want to build us, next, let's see if we can get back to the quick just an early workout. And cool, you got a custom program. You'll do something like that. Something in 2019. Fancy place. Just an owner upstairs.
Okay. I think I could vlog him, but no.
It was cheap. Came with the basement, which I used to store extra furniture and tools and stuff. I moved in that spring. In the first few months, nothing strange happened.
Let's go.
The house had its quirks. Some pipe straddle was looking turn on the shower. With this one kitchen cabinet that always swung open on its own.
Oh, I don't got to do all that.
The only part I didn't like was the basement.
I see his spell, I see.
It's heavy and stuck with it.
Face me.
First time I went down there, I was scared, in fact. Stay the hell like that.
That's nothing. That wretched order will rue the day they betrayed me and forsook Tanner. Such a chore. You waste my time. Coward. How feeble. Paltry. Such a pity. I will not be imprisoned again. You dare stand against me?
Seems skeptical.
I'm not your enemy.
Check it out.
We're all that's left.
Both went down into the basement together. We looked
What
around,
happened to you?
checked the windows, the walls, even the foundation. Nothing was just a floor. Everything was different. Everything was couldn't explain the atmosphere. I didn't understand
Known you would honor your oath.
for the next week, things were quiet.
Wait!